Away from that, the Nigeria Customs Service seized a significant cache of arms and ammunition at the Port Harcourt Area 2 Command in Onne. The Comptroller General, Adewale Adeni, announced on Monday that, acting on intelligence, customs officers inspected a suspicious 40-foot container from Turkey on June 21st, 2024, discovering 844 rifles and 112,500 rounds of live ammunition hidden among doors, furniture, plumbing, fittings, and leather bags valued at $4.17 billion. Now, 3 suspects were detained and an investigation is underway. The arms will be handed over to the National Center for the Control of Small Arms and Light Weapons for further investigation. Now, joining us to discuss this is a public affairs analyst, Theophilus Akatugba. Hello, Theophilus. Thank you for joining us this morning.
It's a pleasure to be right in your studios this morning.
All right. So 844 rifles and over 100,000 rounds of live ammunition, was intercepted in Port Harcourt, imported from Turkey. What do you make of this development?
First of all, the interception of these arms points to a great security threat. It underscores the fact that our nation is constantly under threat for such large catch of arms and ammunitions to be imported in one swoop. Also points to the fact that there's been a lax, for us to be so bedeviled by waves of kidnapping, insurgency, armed robbery. It means that these particular people, these non-state actors, are being supplied requirements in arms. And something must be done. Is also we need to look at the fact that this arm came from Turkey. It points to an established route, because you see, we hear that from the Sahara and Libya, the Sahel, that the arms were coming in there, smuggled by petty people who move around. But you can see this is quite audacious, coming in container and through a port in Port Harcourt.
Well, Theophilus, now
yes.
This is also coming to light just days after the bombing incident in Borno State that, has actually claimed 32 lives so far. Now, what does this large seizure mean for the country's overall strategy, especially when it comes to addressing insecurity and violent crime?
Yeah, first of all, it means that there should be more vigilance. We're happy that they said they got intelligence reports. This traveled all the way from Turkey. What about the ones that are coming through the borders in small numbers? So it shows that there's a lot of work that needs to be done. We must commend the customs for being vigilant and for responding. This is one in the midst of many. It means that much more work needs to be done. People need to get involved. It's not just only about the agencies. If the customs did not intercept this, just imagine all of this entering the system in the hands of criminals. It means there'll be violent crime, criminality, and even political thuggery at the height of it. So there's a lot that needs to be done. We need to also look at regulation. We need to look at a lot of other areas. For example, custom efficiency is important. Customs, whoever works in the custom should see their role, the importance of their role in ensuring the security of the nation. And so my thought is that there must be improvement in for regional stability. This sharing of intelligence must be taken to a new level so that anytime something is moving from one place to the other, we get the information in time and our people can intercept it.
Very
that's
important,
what I think about.
Very important to arrest it head on before it becomes something more. Now, but what impact would you say that this would have on the proliferation of small arms and light weapons in Nigeria? And how will it affect the operations of criminal groups in the country?
Well, first, once this has happened, it sends a signal to the criminal gangs and those who are involved in arms, illicit arms trading, that, look, intelligence is up, vigilance is up, it's going to, check check them. But when you have a society where crime is prevalent, where people want to make quick gains and quick profit, the unscrupulous ones never relent. They always look for new routes, new openings where there are weaknesses. So my thought is that there is going to be some impact. However, we must not let down our guards. Security agencies, immigration, customs, all those who man our borders should know that this is one catch. More could still be on their way here because it has been an established route for long. This is not the first time that such is coming. A lot has filtered in, and more may still be on their way. And so it's time for us to be much more vigilant than we have ever been.
All right, Theophilus. Now, while investigation is still ongoing, the customs actually said that 3 suspects have been detained. Now, in your opinion, just before we let you go, what steps would you say the government should take to investigate and prosecute those responsible from the illegal arms shipment? And we know it's not just those 3 that were arrested. It goes far above or even higher than that.
When you look at the value of the consignment, the duty they should have paid, this is not an operation for a few little guys. What we have seen is that in the past, we've seen armed interceptions like this. What we did not see was the prosecution of the people. I thought by now, the custom agent that cleared it, the people that received the consignment, every of those people should have had their names on the screen. But telling us 3 people have been intercepted is not enough, because if the agencies do not do well, at the end of the day, they might see one big name, and then the case will die and say that we celebrated the interception, but we didn't find anyone prosecuted and jailed. We must know who and who imported it, who is the owner of the consignment, who contracted who to clear it, who authorized the clearing. We need to get all that. I am not satisfied yet with just 3 being arrested and in detention.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Theophilus, for giving us your time and also speaking to us on this.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for the opportunity.